here we are. And if you look, come to think of it, well, I got to look at this myself. Wow.
Join the savage tribe. New takes weekly, unfiltered and raw. Isaac's voice, the memer's law.
The golden age of America begins right now.
Well, hello back, everybody, as I'm pulling everyone back on the stage. How's it going? We are in episode 47 of the Golden Age podcast. I am joined here with my co-hosts, as always, Corn Boy. How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Oh, man, it's been a great week, and I can't wait to see what happens next. So here we go.
Yes, sir. First week of a certain month, too. We'll be getting into that in a second. But Cole Hauser, returning as always. Good to see you, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Just always great to be here with all you fine, great Patriots and Lex. So it's been
yes.
And it's been a fun time in my country. So
yeah, we'll be getting into that. We're gonna be pulling up some of the stuff you sent me, the separatist movement in Alberta, everything interesting stuff going on. But before we get into that, Vatla returning as always. Good to see you, man. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Related to it being a certain month, on I Swear It's Not Hentai last night, we actually referenced it by starting the show with a video featuring the KKK, the Knights of Kissy
Really?
Kaide. Yep.
I thought it was the Kit Kat clan. I thought that's what that was. Okay, well, I was mistaken the whole time. You'll have to send that my way, totally. But Ronan, returning as always. How are you doing, man? Good to see you.
I am doing good. Hello, everybody. Y'all know who I am. I'm Ronan the Crusader, and we are here to discuss politics, especially on a special month, shall we say.
Yes.
Yes.
Which we will be getting into. We have some memes for that, for sure. And someone who provided a few of those being Lex himself. We're going to have, first time this week, last 5 or 10 minutes of the show is going to be the Lex Ludendi meme segment. So if the stream gets taken down, you know who to blame. But Lex, how are you doing, man? Good to have you back.
Always good to be here. You know, my family has long been part of, and this is going to sound made up, it's totally serious. There's an old fishing and hunting club that was founded after the Civil War in southern Texas, and it was called the Coon Creek Club. You can guess how they chose to spell it. Even into the 1990s, that was still how it was spelled, and so we still have some like hats and T-shirts from back in those days that have
Very
that
cool.
on there, along with the logo of a raccoon. And
Very cool.
I just don't know why I felt compelled to share that, but it seemed interesting.
It's very interesting. Maybe we should devote a whole month to your family's club sometime. It would be pretty cool. But
Isaac,
yeah.
can I just throw something in before?
Absolutely.
Because we're speaking of coons.
Yes. Don Lemon will be coming up later. Yes.
So there is a street in a city next door to me that it's called Coons Road.
Oh, really?
So
okay.
Every time me and my buddies, you know, there's like 5 black guys in a car. Every time we drove by it, we just laughed. I mean, we just cracked up laughing. Oh, hey, look, there's Coons Road. So it was just one of those things.
Did it happen to be near MLK Boulevard by any chance, or
No.
adjacent? Okay, not
They're too
adjacent.
small of a city to have an MLK there.
And it was all
Yeah.
mansions. It's all
I'm just
mansions, and I'm
wondering-
surprised they haven't removed that name yet.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm wondering if like Sophie's raccoon sense, like her ears are burning or something at this point.
Could be. And returning to the panel, the one, the only, celebrity appendage himself, ABF. How you doing, man? Good to have you back.
Doing great. Seems like I'm getting memed on left and right. There's also a Kickstarter for
Yeah,
me to.
I heard the whole rest of you showing
yes.
up to MegaCon, not just the finger.
And then there's someone in chat that has changed their avatar. I don't really think I approve of.
Yes.
Talk.
I'm not even saying his profile name on stream because I will get clipped. But we're gonna check in with the chat. Speaking of which, and yes, hopefully we can get that Give Send Go to the goal, so we can get ABF a picture with the rest of his body. But speaking of people in the chat, we have the one, the only, the furry himself, Weasel. Good to see you in the chat, man. We have Legatus modding as always. We have K-Scope. Good to see you. We have Just JK. We got Alex in the chat. Alex been killing it over there on X, taking down the Disney shills and their nonsense. We have Jake Martin in the chat. We have Cole Hauser in the chat as well as on the panel. So, and K-Scope over on the Kick side. Thank you for showing up on both, showing the support on both sides. We are multi-streaming, and it's good to see it. So, first things first, we're going to start out with a few memes. I got these. This one isn't for the month itself, but I think some people will find it funny. So, before I... All right, zooming in a little too much. This is really good history lesson for those that don't know. Back in 1983, hardcore feminists were outraged with the portrayal of Princess Leia in Return of the Jedi, especially after she strangled one of them. So, I gotta say, wasn't the warmest reception at the time, but good history lesson right there, I must say.
The struggle has been going on for a long time, indeed.
Yeah, really has. And
Especially
was not
the struggle against healthiness.
Yes, 100%. I thought that was Olivia Giuliano for a second, to be honest. But,
Wait, you're telling me that's not Frogan?
yeah, surprisingly. And one more tab. We found what Lex has been doing in his spare time, and a lot of people out there protesting ICE at the Ice Out rallies, having a good old grand time, rainbows and unicorns. But Lex with his drive-bys here. Let's check it out.
What's up, losers? That's a stupid-ass hat. God loves ice. God loves ice. God loves ice. God loves ice.
We're watching the whole thing. I'm sorry.
It's so petty. I love it.
It is.
You bunch of caged animals.
Caged animals.
I literally have that megaphone, actually.
I bet you do.
You caged, mentally ill, delusional.
He's not wrong.
Delusional, mentally ill.
Delusional.
Caged animals. Caged animals. Yeah, you too, Piggy.
Okay, we're leaving it there. But I gotta say, that was
Ubu voice.
absolutely.
That is 100% the type of thing that my cadets from A&M would have done. Like, if anything happened nearby them, like, we would have been riding around doing exactly that. And it would have been
100%.
That level of pettiness is what gives me life. I need more of it injected into
Yes.
my veins. Like, just give me more of that. It's
1000%.
good.
You'll love to see it. It's great
Well,
stuff.
If I can just throw in one thing, so we've been having anti-Iranian protests here.
Oh, really?
And
Okay.
they've been huge, and some people showed up because there was a lot of people with Trump flags at this thing because they're going to get Trump, and there was a bunch of people who were protesting ICE, and they were all kicked out because they told them, "What the hell are you doing here?" So it was
Yep.
pretty funny how all that's playing out.
Yeah. Yeah, you got some really interesting stuff going up there in Canada right now.
Yeah.
It's I'm gonna be going back through those bookmarks because it's getting pretty crazy. But one more thing I had to show
Cold
too.
might be getting to him finally.
It might be. You never know. I thought there would be more, comfortable with ice up there. But
Oh,
had to show this too. A perfect for the month. Perfect for the month.
I love this one.
yeah.
I love it so much. This is how we operate, poking at obvious stereotypes, but we have fun in the
Yep.
process.
Real
Love to see
people
it.
here.
Real people. Purple drank.
What is that? You see this motherfucker?
What does can say, Damien?
No, don't you
Purple
fucking
drink.
you drink grape shit all the time. You're not gonna fucking do this to me and make me out to be the nigga with the grape Kool-Aid and shit. You gave it to me. Absolutely. This is why we don't have nice shit. This is exactly why. I'm still gonna drink this motherfucker.
You're gonna like it too.
God damn, it is good.
It is good, though. It is good. Can't
One
blame
of our
him. I mean,
friends
it
would
is
rather have the other flavor though in his energy drink.
It's true.
if you
It's
know.
true.
Who, me?
Vagabundo with
Oh,
his
no,
watermelon addiction.
Vagabond would have been like chugging both hands
Wow.
up there like that.
ABF with the
Oh,
watermelon.
God, the
right.
Jolly Rancher watermelon too.
Yep.
Very
representing.
appropriate. Very appropriate. Good for the month. Yeah, K-Scope with the shit. Where can I buy some? I don't know. Your local
Shut up
store.
and take my money.
I love
Yeah,
grape and
100%.
orange, so
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, I think anything other than not a big fan of like some of the really sour, like the really really sour apple and stuff. That can be a bit much, but nah, the
Fanta.
grape's always good.
grape
Yeah.
Fanta is fantastic.
What flavor is
It
it?
is.
Purple.
Purple. Yeah,
flavored.
I like blue. I like blue as well. Blue's a good
Not
flavor.
great. Purple flavored. Not
Purple.
great.
Purple as in purple drink. It's a flavor. Had to show this too. This is a hilarious clip. Hassan being Hassan and just getting absolutely trolled by Matan here, and we're gonna check it out. One funny clip.
How you guys doing? We love landlords. We're here to
this
protest
guy.
against the landlords and the unions. We love them.
Look at Hassan's face.
We love landlords. We love them a lot. We're all against unions. They're not fair to the corporate companies.
The more you do that,
The
and
more
the
you do
more
that,
you
the
end
more
up
you do it.
hurting,
You end up hurting.
the more you end up
the
hurting
more you end up
capital,
hurting the capital.
the quicker the
The
strike will
quicker
end.
the strike will end.
Just rage quit.
Landlords. We love landlords. We love them. We love
He's about to
landlords.
crash out.
You want to move away a little bit?
No, it's, we love
The end. But just love to see it. You can't troll commies enough. Meme them till they cry, then meme them for crying. Really.
I loved when he went on stage during the Gamer Awards and he praised his unorthodox rabbi Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton, yeah. Damn it. Wow.
I wonder if
okay.
Hassan would ever say anything bad against like Vanguard or BlackRock, because those are the ones that are landlords now.
Yeah,
I
curious,
highly
isn't
doubt
it?
it.
I'm pretty sure he's indirectly or directly funded by them, so probably not.
More than likely, yeah. And you know who else is funded by some very interesting, suspicious people? My old senator, Elizabeth Warren herself, Pocahontas. Pocahontas. So she was discussing on the Senate floor Alex Pretty. We know the peaceful observer that was totally doing absolutely nothing wrong. Lovely humanitarian, ICU nurse. Never did a thing wrong in his life. So here she is standing up for this man who was, as they said, CNN told us, peaceful, loving observer. Let's check it
The
out.
best of them.
Caring for people was at the core of who he was. He was incapable of causing harm. Alex carried patience, compassion,
Very patient
and
and
calm
compassionate.
as a steady light within him.
Just an absolute
Even
saint
at the
he
very
was.
end, that
Tried to
light
steady
was
that
there.
light, didn't he?
I recognized his familiar stillness and
Stillness.
signature calm composure. Caring
My
for
worst
people-
enemy, the finding out phase.
Yes. Yeah, just so steady and calm and full of light and joy and rainbows and unicorns,
What do you mean I'm
Absolutely
being
lovely.
detained? I thought just, standing up against the system and destroying government property is what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah. I thought we had the right to spit on cops and destroy their vehicles and, yeah.
Get in
Only
their
for the first
way
time.
and try to impede their lawful duties while
Yeah.
carrying.
Yeah. All at the same time. Yeah, just crazy stuff. But I wanted to show this one last funny thing. Then we're getting into the serious stuff. This is from Az. I saw Heel versus Babyface posted this. So what's he laughing about? Well, we're going to zoom in. As you can see here, asking Google, are there any gay Star Wars characters.
That is a solid account name right there.
True. All right, we're gonna scroll down slowly.
Follow, by the way.
It is top-notch account, one of the best on X. So the answer from AI: yes, there are some LGBTQ plus characters in the Star Wars franchise, including characters who are openly gay, lesbian, or androgynous. First one being Slurpee Faggy. The first openly gay character in Star Wars, Slurpee, is in a committed relationship with his boyfriend, Dr. Butto. So you love to see it. You love to see it. Alex, you know, you're the Star Wars expert in the chat. Can you confirm or deny this, Alex? Yeah. I don't know, man, but pretty crazy stuff. Very glad Az shared that across his feed, so we could enjoy that today. But,
I wonder if he's got any relation to Club Shitto.
Could. Very well could. What an annoying character. Yeah. But pretty crazy. What was the one that after the Acolyte, everyone came up with the name for? Schlurpo? Was it Schlurpo?
That was real BBC. Came up with that.
Right.
Yeah, that was the day Gary was gone, and they were doing Outlaws, and then basically the show just went downhill with the Slurpo and the laughing, and it was just.
And then Anki, he came out and animated the entire thing, and it was even funnier.
And
the
then
entire exchange.
And then Ripa actually releases a shirt where it just says Slurpo. It's greatest thing ever.
It's phenomenal.
I actually go back and
monetize your haters.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so funny.
Yeah.
Speaking of annoying characters, who are we making fun of tonight?
Well, here is one gay character himself, Don Lemon. So we have several tabs dedicated to this. He is not in Star Wars, but he is an openly gay character and a bit of an alien too, kind of odd-looking guy. But this is an older clip before the recent drama with him terrorizing a church in Minneapolis, which we're going to be getting into that too, because he was arrested this week. And sadly, that didn't stick too long, but we'll be getting into it. Let's just see. Older clip, I think from earlier last summer, but pretty funny exchange here.
How you doing, sir? Can we talk to you? Where are you from?
Badgerade.
You live in New York?
Who are you?
Don Lemon.
You're a fucking moron, dude.
Thank you so much.
I remember this.
So you've never heard anything I've had to say, and I've heard a whole bunch of what you've
I'm glad
had
you
to
watched
say.
me.
No, I don't.
Why?
You just get clipped everywhere.
I know, but why don't you? You said you don't watch me, but yet you know who I am, and I get clipped.
Before I realized that CNN and MSNBC were full of shit, every once in a while I'd see
What do you watch?
talking. I watch all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, but why do you say CNN and MSNBC are full of shit?
Because they are.
But about what? Be
Everything.
specific. What's everything?
Everything.
I was
How you
gonna
doing,
say,
sir?
Everything.
Mike,
Can we talk to
Mike
you?
Ehrmantraut there sounds a little bit different from the last time I heard him.
Yeah. Want to give a big shout out in the chat too to the Angry Badger for the raid. Hail, Badger crew. Thank you everybody for stopping by. And good to see y'all in the chat. So we got Angry Sparrow, not a badger, a sparrow. And we got Tomok in the chat. Good to see you, Tomok. Might show a few memes Tomok sent me. If they're YouTube safe, we'll have to see. But good to see everybody. Tomok does Tomok things. We love Tomok, though.
As someone who co-hosts a show with Tomok, I would advise against showing those memes on YouTube.
99%. Yes. Might be a Kick exclusive. But, yeah, speaking of Don Lemon, which we're going to be getting into the meat of the issue here, he was arrested this week. He was arrested. So this was posted by the White House. Don Lemon, when life gives you lemons, you get arrested. Don Lemon arrested for involvement in St. Paul church riots, which we've been covering that all throughout the week, last week as well. He terrorized the church, and people are choosing to sweep this under the rug. I just have to ask, around the panel, have any of you guys seen the mainstream media cover just the pure terror that was given to these church attendees? Because a lot of people have reported children were crying, people were terrified, and I've not seen CNN or any of them cover any of it.
As far as I've seen, and this wasn't really like CNN or CBS or any of these other news outlets, it's just a lot of left-leaning posts on Twitter. A lot of them just seem to be covering more so his appearance at the Grammys, where he just gets a full-on standing ovation for, First Amendment rights and demonstration and whatnot, which I had no idea running into a church and just terrorizing people was considered First Amendment excuse. I actually had an idea now. I might actually go to my local mosque and try the same thing then. See how
Yeah,
that
let's
plays
see how that
out.
goes. Yeah. Mosque or synagogue, I don't think that would go over too well. Pam
would
Bondi
not
might
go over
really
well.
crack the whip on that.
There'll be some
No.
shockwaves from that one.
It was
Yes.
funny too because I think I mentioned this when this was about to happen, because they said was if the judge basically denied it, but then I remember listening to Megyn Kelly's show. She said they can go to a grand jury, and that's what they did. And it was the grand jury that basically signed off on it. So he's still in a lot of hot water. I think he
Yes.
goes back to court I think in February. Well,
I think
month?
it's next month. I believe so.
Yeah, so he's still in a lot of hot water because the grand jury is going to go through everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I read the indictment, all 12 pages of it. I don't know. I don't see how any of those judges didn't take that and put out the warrant for him. I mean, it's just pure partisanship at this point.
I think one of those
the laws
cows are
that
going to
were
roll.
broken.
Sorry, Corn Boy. I was just saying.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just think one of those cows who got arrested is going to roll and say, "Yeah, they're going to try to save their own neck." I guarantee. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen because
Probably,
they don't want
yeah.
to. Because I think he's facing five years in jail for this.
Possibly. I don't know the exact number, but he is facing time. Yeah,
He'll
and
probably
if
get a
people,
slap on the wrist, but it sounds like the charge that's going to stick more than any of the others is the fact that he was in there filming and he walked in.
Yes.
But the big thing is that he actually blocked parents, or at least contributed to blocking parents from getting to
Right.
their children. So that seems
In
to
the
be
Sunday school-
one
in the Sunday school
deciding
rooms.
thing of being able to like push
Yeah,
this
that's
forward.
part of the
Right.
FACE Act is blocking.
By that
people's
point,
And-
he was no longer just a bystander viewing everything. He was an active participant in the situation.
exactly right.
I mean,
and
the pre-event streams were pretty much, indictments of what he was actually doing. He was not just there for journalistic
and he incriminated
purposes.
himself. The whole thing's
Yeah,
on camera. You can say, he's like, "Oh, I was an independent journalist," and they're recording. When we have group chats and we have things on camera now of him saying, "I'm with this group. Let's go in. We're doing it." He was speaking in. He was speaking in.
Give out
Yes.
divulge any information.
He was speaking in a collective sense with that group.
And that's
Yes.
what's going to sink him because he basically now is. Why did I go in there with
Premeditated.
cameras? Yeah.
Yes.
This is going to hurt him because everything is documented now. Everyone saw that. They saw the ladies that were doing what they were doing. I think he's going to get. I don't think. Well, I'm not a lawyer, but I don't think he's going to get a slap on the wrist. I think they're gonna make this stick.
I hope so.
Prove
And
a
just in case people forget, I'm going to pull this off the
Put
screen.
Martha
But
Stewart in
this
jail. They can put Don Lemon in jail.
this is what it's for. Terrorizing families, children crying, and Don Lemon did respond to it. We can read his statement. But what were you going to say, Corn Boy?
I was going to say, if they could put people like Martha Stewart in jail, they could put Don Lemon in jail. No problem.
100%.
I think he's going to end up plea dealing this. I think ABF's right on that. I think he still will get a significant punishment, but I think he'll plea deal it just to avoid trial because trial will be really bad.
Yeah, there's going to
Yes.
be a hefty fine for sure to stay out of jail. But also, I think Trump himself said that this is actually going to just make him rich. Like, it's bringing a lot of attention to him. He's going to
Yes.
start a
GoFundMe
crowdfunding.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
He'll make $1 million out of this situation.
His career was dead. Let's be honest, it was
Yes.
dead before it's this stunt, and this has resurrected it, even if he might end up in jail for a little bit.
Well,
Right.
you know what? Speaking of jail, Lex in the chat makes a great point. Dang, that's so sure is slippery. And I bet you if someone sends Don soap on a rope, he's going to cut that rope right off because, as we know, he's going to love jail.
No need for this.
Yeah, I heard he already signed up to serve
Why would I love
lemonades there.
Because
Yes.
you would love it.
Yes. And if you didn't catch the,
If,
they added to that. So.
if
I
Don
love how
Lemon- if Don
retarded
Lemon-
Kevin is.
If Don Lemon doesn't already, as soon as he's out of jail, he's going to look like McCock's old profile picture. So,
Yeah. Which, as he said, OJ got a slap on the wrist. That's true. That's true. So.
But he eventually went to jail.
Well,
Eventually.
it was the civil stuff that got him. We're not counting out the fact that even if Don Lemon revives his career and gets a lot of money, there's a lot of families in that church that can sue now, civil.
100%. And I just wanted to read his statement, then we're going to move on from the subject. But Don Lemon himself, as you notice too, he doesn't have a blue check mark because he's a virtue signaling little, you know what, with, I'm not going to give Elon $8 a month because fighting the man, you know.
Yeah.
But,
Weird stains on that statement.
Voice, Isaac.
yes. I don't know if I can do that. I'm kind of already halfway there, but whatever. Lex, you want to read it?
I
no,
really
first
don't.
remarks since being arrested last night. This is his official statement, guys. We got to be solemn. A gay black man was arrested. Statement from Don Lemon. I want to thank everyone for their support. It means the world to me. I have spent my entire career covering the news. I will not stop now. In fact, there is no more important time than this very moment for a free and independent media that shines a light on truth and holds those in power accountable. I fully agree. We need a free and independent media, one that's not absolute sold out shills to the left-wing mob. I fully agree.
I don't know what that has to do with what he's saying, but yeah.
Yeah, 100%. So he is correct, but in the opposite direction. He is he's part
What he did is not that, though.
Yes, he is the establishment that he thinks he's fighting against, and he doesn't even see it, or he's just an outright, liar. But probably
he's
more
not a
likely.
smart man. That's the thing.
It's very true.
He's very incompetent and very uneducated. He knows nothing about anything. He basically
100%.
gets his talking points from his old network.
His own party. And he's reading here, as you can see, last night the DOJ sent a team of federal agents to arrest me in the middle of the night for doing what I've been doing for 30 years. He's been storming
Breaking into
churches for
churches?
30 years?
Yeah.
Wow. Did he just admit to a big crime? Yeah.
Well, no, I got on Google real quick because he said he'd been doing that 30 years, and I was like, how old is this mother? This motherfucker is 60 and doing this shit.
Is? Wow. That's crazy.
Well,
yeah, I guess they say black don't crack, but what about gay? No, but what about gay though? Gay don't.
Well, black and gray is subject to another.
They have another
interpretation.
kind of crack that they're worried about.
That's true. That's true. The First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution protects that work for me and countless other journalists who do what I do. I stand with all of them, and I will not be silenced. I look forward to my day in court. Well,
But
buddy,
he might be
I
gagged.
wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah. Voluntarily or by the court.
Plead the fifth.
Yeah. And we know Lex will be tuning into that. But yeah.
That's funny.
I just want to point out that the little statement that he had, like he sent it to his graphic designer to put.
Yes, to get the
Don
thing with the
Lemon-
microphone.
Yeah,
Yes. Exactly.
Put it on a
everything he does
letterhead.
is all calculated. It's for PR.
It's all about
to make his
optics,
show get
yes.
bigger. Yeah.
Pure performance.
100%. Now come watch my podcast. That's what it is. I mean, people in the chat are saying that they think he'll get off. Yeah, yes.
Well,
who wants to read that? Because I don't know if I'm
either
gonna.
way.
I mean, if he
Jail,
goes to jail, he's kind of doing that anyway. So.
Yeah, you forgot Tyrone and the other ones though. But transitioning, no pun intended. What were you gonna say?
Well, I was gonna say, do you remember? I don't know who's watched Boondocks here.
A little bit.
I don't know if you.
I only know the
Not in a
amazingly
while,
racist.
Oh,
just
wait,
the clips
wait.
lately.
I know the racist uncle. That's it.
Is it the episode of the lawyer dude who gets
Yeah, he went to jail.
Straight-laced
mistaken
Tom
and
and
straight
the
laced
booty
Tom, and
lawyer.
they're about to put him in jail because they think he killed somebody, but that wasn't the case. It was someone else. And
Xbox
he's-
killer. Yes.
And he's terrified of going to prison because of what they do in the showers. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's all he was thinking about.
Yeah.
He only got
That's
one
number
month
one.
in jail to get anally raped.
The number one incentive to not break the law. But you know who else would like jail? Another gay black man, Cory Booker.
Oh, God.
So, Lex, this one's for you because initial
didn't
reactions.
recognize him without a
Cory
sombrero.
Booker is saying, what would Jesus say about gay and trans people? Well, if you want to know, he wrote an entire book about it. And
Go forth and
let's just
sin no
hear-
more.
let's just hear, yes, let's just hear
You want
this.
to know where Jesus would be today? He'd be with the gay kids that are being that are being demonized.
Just want to say, notice how he says kids too. He slips that in there, not people, kids. He's saying kids, emphasizing that. What a
Why
what a
that
sick,
specifically?
sick
He would
bastard.
be with the trans kid who is
The
being
kid.
vilified. Look around who society condemns. He'd be in prisons with the condemned. That's where I think Jesus would stand and would be calling on all of us. Cast the first stone. We're calling all of us. Show me your mercy and your love. You want to know where
Corey,
Yeah.
I don't know what book you're reading, but I highly recommend you read this. Like, read the actual Holy Bible book. This is a very good
100%.
book where you'll be able to learn exactly what Jesus and a lot of his disciples actually said about gay and trans people and tax
Yes.
collectors and prostitutes.
Go
and
forth
just
and
about
sin no
a whole
more.
ton of
Exactly
other
like
people.
Lex had said. Yeah.
Well,
And
he's just
politicians.
he's
Yes.
just as stupid as Lemon and Hakeem Jeffries. Because I don't know
Yes,
if you
he
guys
is.
watched the Senate hearings with Rubio last week. Rubio mopped the floor with Booker.
He
Booker
did.
had nothing to. He was just like, it's like go
It's
back
amazing
to
how
the
these
United.
people fail upwards in the Democrat Party. You know,
Yeah.
It
it's
is.
just constantly they're pushing these people
Right.
that have no rational thought in their
It's
head.
because the
no,
color of
no
their
wisdom
skin.
at all.
That's all it is. It's the color of
It's-
their skin.
Yes.
Also,
They're
the color of their district.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the letter next to their name, it's a D, not an R.
Yeah.
So like, it's all these factors, and it's that's DEI in politics in play right there. Really is. It's not about merit. It's not about your IQ, your
That's what
ability.
their whole party is. They're not about solving problems. They're about pushing their progressive agenda.
Well, the
Yes.
idea is to have the problems perpetually exist so that way they can continue staying in power. So long as that problem exists, they can get votes from their constituents. And you know, it's the same thing as well with a lot of Republicans. That's why most of them are making these backroom deals. That's why some of these like kitchen table or kitchen sink issues still exist, because they know they can use it as a cudgel to, like, you know, stay in
100%.
power and continue being voted in.
100%. And Cory Booker is a very low IQ individual. Like you mentioned, those, I don't have them pulled up today, but those Marco Rubio clips, he did mop the floor with them. And he just totally just showed that Cory is, he's clueless. He's got nothing in his head at all. So
It's almost like when
it's,
Stephen A. Smith tries to talk politics. You just
That's
know
true.
he doesn't know what he's talking about.
You
Stick
don't
to
know
basketball.
the words.
Tries
the
to
words I
talk
wanna-
anything that isn't basketball, man.
He doesn't know that half the time
He
either.
does. Yeah, he doesn't know sports either, because half the time, every time I hear him, I just want to throw up.
Yeah.
What's funny is
Well,
that
you know
both
what's not-
sides actually hate him.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
He tried
You
to
know what
skate
else-
or sit on the fence, and it didn't work for him.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's per ESPN. This is Dan Lebitard, who accidentally gave away the game once on there. There are two things that they do on ESPN. When the facts are on their sides, they pound the facts. When they're not, they pound the table. He's literally said this on air. So, yeah, Stephen A. Smith, he gets really loud and talks about nothing. And it's a known
Yes.
quantity at ESPN. Thanks,
He's
Disney.
He's very passionate about his ignorance, which is a lot of these people in entertainment. And we're going to be getting into that. This is going to be our little, for the next, half hour or so, our Hollywood, our woke retards segment. Yeah, sky's blue, water's wet, obviously, but there's been a lot of news on this week. Just wanted to show this. President Trump, this is from Benny Johnson, threatens to sue Trevor Noah for falsely claiming he went to Epstein Island at the Grammys last night. So I didn't even realize till today. Apparently, the Grammy Awards, if anyone still watches those, was the other night. And pretty irrelevant, if you ask me. He could not be paid to watch that. But Trump put this out. The Grammy Awards are the worst, virtually unwatchable. Facts, no lies detected from the president right there. CBS is lucky not to have this garbage litter their airwaves any longer. The host, Trevor Noah, whoever he may be, is almost as bad as Jimmy Kimmel at low ratings Academy Awards. Noah said incorrectly about me that Donald Trump and Bill Clinton spent time on Epstein Island. Now, I don't think Trump spent time on Epstein Island. I'll say that 100%. And, if Trevor Noah is just saying this stuff on a show without any proof or evidence about the current sitting president, he's liable. He's liable for slander, and he could, that's why Trump's talking about suing him. So,
This can
scrolling
be
down,
proven malicious in an instant too, being on the national stage like that.
100%. And so Trump's talking about, until tonight's false and defamatory statement, have never been accused of being there, not even by the fake news media. Noah, a total loser, better get his facts straight and get them straight fast. It looks like I'll be sending my lawyers to sue this poor, pathetic, talentless dope of an MC and suing him for plenty of dollars. Ask little George Slopadopoulos and others how that all worked out. Also ask CBS. Get ready, Noah. I'm going to have some fun with you, President DJT. That's his Truth Social. So Trump ain't messing around with this little punk saying all this defamatory stuff about him.
And you
What
got
do
to
you guys
remember
think?
where Trevor Noah came from. He came from, he took over from, what's his name? Who had
Jon
that other
Stewart.
show? Yeah, Jon Stewart. He took over his show because
Yes.
they wanted, and they were very open about how they wanted to have a black person there.
Of course.
And he's an African American in the truest sense because he immigrated from South Africa.
Yes.
So he's not a Native American.
He isn't. No, he wasn't even born here. Him and Elon are from the same neck of the woods. Who's more African, him or Elon Musk? I don't know. I'd say equally, actually.
Elon is
But,
definitely my favorite African American.
Elon is my favorite African American. I fully agree.
Charlize
One of the good
Theron was
ones.
one, but not anymore.
That's true. It's true. There's a lot more out there than you think. But Hollywood celebrities are, in fact, losing their minds. If you guys remember Kathy Griffin with her little stunt that happened to be Barron Trump as a young boy walking by the TV, saw this and thought it was real as a very young boy and freaked out and was traumatized. You know, I mean, you're a little kid in the single digits and you see your dad's severed head being held up by a witch on TV. Might freak you out a little bit, you know. So, Kathy Griffin, I don't remember her ever apologizing for that, to be honest.
I believe she doubled in, tripled down.
I think you're right. To this day, a decade later, yeah.
A visit from the Secret Service will do that, but you know, it's warranted, I would say.
True.
And remember,
True.
she dated Sarah Palin's son.
Did she?
Yep.
I did not know
that's
that. Wow,
right.
that's bizarre. That's awfully bizarre. But and then we have this guy right here. I'm not a fan of his. Even he's had some okay roles and stuff, but not a big fan of his. Breaking Bad star Giancarlo Esposito. Time for a revolution. Some will die, but the rest of us will survive. So
Literally the meme.
This is time for a revolution. It's time for it, and they don't even know that's what they're starting. You know, some very rich old white men are exerting their power to suppress our own people, thus creating a feeling of civil war in the streets, preparing the haters.
He's just spouting off talking points. Civil war in the streets, guys. Take it to the white man. You know, what's he saying?
And the guy's married to a white woman.
Start.
Of course.
Right.
He lives in a bubble.
Start a civil war. Tell me which side do you think is going to have a lot more guns?
Yeah.
Not even that. Just I'm saying this. He is by far older than me, but I'm saying this as an intellectual superior in this case. Son, you have no ungodly.
Oh, dude, 100%,
You are
100%. Little rainbow, round spectacle boy versus everyone else. I don't think so.
If civil war were to occur and people actually needed to get resources, you're among the first to be raided because I'm telling you right now, you're a soft target and you got a lot
Also,
of
like
cash.
in The Walking Dead and stuff like that, like they like to, sprinkle in a little bit of gay and trans stuff here and there. Like that
Of
shit
course.
does not matter in the apocalypse. So
No.
say goodbye to all that.
100%. 100%. Your fruity little scarves and your, glasses. It's not going to be around.
irony in all of this is that he, like a lot of these other Hollywood elites, live very, very, very sheltered lives in their big mansions.
Gated
That's why
communities.
that's why this idiot is able to basically spout off Lord Farquaad quotes. Like, it's the only reason. It's because they just live there in their houses with their security, their private security, mind you.
Fantasy.
Peons, except for maybe ABF with his giant wall of guns behind him. Most of us can't seem to, own guns for whatever reason. For them, it's okay. For these guys, it's more than fine that their PMCs or their private groups are able to own weapons and whatnot. But yeah, they have no idea what it is that they're asking for.
Well, it was
100%.
funny too, because even Ryan said the other day, he said, when it comes to the apocalypse, if I'm outside facing off against this guy, I'm not going to worry too much.
Yes.
So
yes, if this is the best you have to offer, I'm not sweating it at all.
And then Ryan said, just wearing that hat and those glasses alone would make me want to punch him out.
Yes. Yeah.
There's a quote from James Mad Dog Mattis, which I think he was awful as a Secretary of Defense, but he was amazing as a Marine Corps general, and his troops would follow him to the ends of the earth, mostly because they already did at one point.
Yes.
But the quote is simple, and it's, "I will crawl to you on my hands and knees to my enemies, begging them not to make me do what I'm trained to do."
100%.
You do not want any of that. None.
Yes. Let me ask you, 1,000,000 people from LA versus 100 people from Appalachia. Who are you putting your money on?
Depends where the war is taking place. If they're coming to Appalachia, they're already dead.
They're already done.
Yep, I would agree.
Yeah. Let's just hear a few more words of what this
when you
gay boy
leave
had
the
to say.
urban environment, which if Appalachia's invading, no, Appalachia's screwed. But if they're coming to Appalachia, if they're coming to the suburbs, no,
Yes.
you're already dead. You
You're
don't
just gonna hear a banjo in the background.
The trees are speaking redneck. Yeah.
That is if they want to fuck with you. They'll do that.
Yes.
And knowing Appalachia, they will probably fuck with you.
Oh, they'll have fun with it. They'll have fun. You got a pretty mouth, boy. Don't clip that. Let's check this out.
Teaching them how to shoot. They're not even trained right. To kill. This is all a preparation for a very insidious problem that's happening in our world.
Insidious. It's
And
that
for
serious.
me,
Wow.
I have to speak out that we will not be
While the court jester, the clown, the entertainer has to speak out. Profound.
iced out. This is not going to happen. They can't take us all down. If the whole
Giancarlo,
world showed
nobody's
up
trying to deport you.
doorstep,
You're here
on Rainey's
legally.
Nah, I don't care about that. I'll still deport them, legal or not. I don't care.
or in Washington, it would
Time to change the
they'll
rules.
Kill 550 million, however.
550 million, whatever it takes, boys. He will root you on from the background, 100%.
Yeah.
50 million,
He will
you
send
wanna
you
know
to your
1/6 the United States, and you're acting like that's acceptable losses. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Is the entire cast from Breaking?
Not baking.
Breaking.
No, breaking. Yes.
The cast
Baking
might
Bad
be
is a good
baking
one.
as well. Who knows?
Are they all gay retards?
Yes.
I think so,
It
yes.
kind of looked like it, yeah.
I never watched that show. I
it's
never
really
did.
good. It's
The
actually
show,
really
the
good.
show is good.
From a
The-
good
the
era of
cast-
TV, yeah.
cast
Only
may
the
be
showrunner
retarded,
was normal.
But I was going to say, as Jeremy says, leadership matters, and Cornboy just hit the nail on the head.
Yeah. 100%. Let's just wrap this up.
But the rest of us would survive with a new. This is time for a revolution. It's time for it, and they don't even.
But the rest of us would survive with a brave new world. Wow.
Let's
Okay.
just give him his wish here for a minute. He said 50 million people gone. What do you think your job's going to be when we have a 50 million people void in the work economy? It's not going to be what you're doing now.
He'll just
He
import
won't
more.
be an
He'll just
actor
import more
anymore.
third worlders. That's all he'll do. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
The
Well,
guy's 67 years old, and I think he's got too much of
He's a senior citizen.
His Moff, whatever character,
Moff Gideon.
Moff Gideon on his mind.
You might be
I
right.
mean-
He got a little too into character. Yeah.
To be honest, though, Hollywood has pushed away 50+ million people already. So he's already written these people off in his head because they don't want to go and watch this shit from Hollywood anymore anyway.
Lex, will you stop that?
Yeah. 100% true. And then there's Kathy Griffin. Shout out Chrissy Mayer for calling this out, because Kathy Griffin, a decade of nonsense from this crazy chick since, well over a decade. I'm just saying in terms of the TDS that she's given out. Where, dear Kathy Griffin, you've lost your mind and are going to get people hurt. It's true. People are going to hear her and get hurt as a result. Why don't you go to Minnesota yourself and protest? Yes, they always encourage you to do it, but they'll never do it themselves. God forbid one of your dozens of fans listens to you and loses their life. You deserve to be held accountable. Check it out.
Those of you that are awake, that see what's going on,
Yeah.
what do you think the solution is?
Oh, no, she's
think
killing her
the murder.
dogs.
I know. R.I.P.
Yeah,
And she's
why
just
are-
there and
why
her.
is she surrounding herself with dead dogs?
She has a wig in the
And
background.
I thought Dave
Actually,
Filoni
they're
was
right.
bad.
Dogs have very sensitive ears. They probably just heard her speak.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
of Renee
She discombobulated them.
Good, the murder of Alex Preddy.
Wait, so she's who they sent to Venezuela. Okay, now it makes
Yes.
sense.
They just put her voice on the loudspeaker and they started bleeding from the ears. Yeah. Notice she said
on a chalkboard.
Notice she said the murder of Alex Preddy. Notice she said murder. That's quite a strong use of words, lady.
Putting children on planes and taking them to detention centers, which are really concentration camps.
Who built the cages, by the way? Cornboy, yeah, you want to tell us who built the cages?
I don't know. My top post on X since 2016 has told you who built the cages. It was.
I'll take
the
Barack
Obama
Obama for 1,000.
administration.
Also,
Yes.
need we remind Kathy Griffin who was it that they were actually putting children on planes in the dead of night? Which president was it again?
I think
Was it the same one who
Biden,
built the
right?
cages?
That was Biden.
Yeah.
And do we
100%.
all remember Ilian? What was that guy? At the
Ilian Gonzalez, yeah.
Ilian Gonzalez.
And
Who
also-
sent ICE or Border Patrol or whoever into his house and found him in the closet, with guns drawn.
That was
And
also,
also-
Tenet that uncovered it, and they basically destroyed that entire network with the Russia stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Really. And also, who's most negatively affected from open borders? It is children who are human trafficked for heinous, horrible, evil shit. And that's who's affected by open borders the
That
most.
and the mentally ill who fall into drug abuse.
It's very true.
The lower class
echelon of
populations,
wage workers.
get trapped in the neighborhoods that are affected by all the drugs and trafficking. So,
But she doesn't
it's
care.
a vicious cycle that the people she supports just keeps going steady on.
Well,
She doesn't care. She's in her house with her fancy couch, her wigs, her dead dogs. What were you going to say, Vatwa?
Even in this fantasy world that they think exists, where everyone's coming over here looking at jobs, open borders screws the lowest level because
does.
I now have an infinite supply of workforce. I can pay
Yes.
you a nickel per hour.
Right.
They're literally enriching the people they claim to hate.
She
And
looks
it's
like
idiotic.
white Cynthia Erivo. That's what she looks like without it.
You.
Yeah.
I was going to go
Call
with
it what
the
it
lizard,
is.
but
They're
you're
concentration camps in the United States of America in 2026.
Concentration camps, really.
I don't.
So
Okay.
take that in, and I
wanna
know
take
you
that
don't want to
part away
participate.
from them so bad because there was a president in the 1940s who literally made concentration camps, but he has a fucking D next to his name, so they never acknowledge it.
And then Reagan actually gave him reparations for it later on.
And the other part of that too, George
They
Takei rails on
backstabbed
this
us on that deal
and
too.
said
They
president.
did.
Yeah, George Takei literally rails on this and calls them concentration camps when FDR put him in a concentration camp.
Yeah. Idiots.
In something radical.
Big stupid.
I don't either. I wish I could just go on the road and do my funny stories about
You can,
celebrities
idiot.
or making fun of politicians.
That would require you
Not
to be
even
funny
have
good
to-
if you want to. You got the money
True.
for that kind of whatever tour, whatever you want to call it. You can literally do it, you dumb bimbo.
Oh no, she
100%.
goes on the road. I'm wondering, is she cosplaying as Roadkill? Because she's halfway there at least.
I know. Yeah. Kind of rough. We're not going to continue
Very
the rest of
sickly
that, but
looking.
jump scare. Sorry,
Ugh,
boys.
how could
Sorry.
you?
Yeah. So the other John Favreau, I guess this one's really gay too. Whatever.
He worked in the Biden administration.
Yes, he did. So he's saying, do we think Newsom's DOJ will start with Megyn Kelly and Matt Walsh types, or just make it more efficient by raiding Fox and arresting everyone? It's fun. Let me just say, it's funny these people think Fox News is the epitome of right wing when it's like the
Right.
most centrist, moderate channel you could ever find in the world. They're not even close to right wing on Fox News.
I just find it a lot more hilarious that these people who say, oh, Trump and ICE are all Gestapo, Trump is Hitler, and then literally right here in this post, they're talking about, oh, I can't wait to obtain power again so we can use it to crush our enemies.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
That fifth and sixth word though should, or fourth and fifth word, that should scare everyone if it becomes
100%.
reality.
Oh, absolutely.
100%. And yeah, exactly like you're saying, Ronan, too. To prove that Trump is a fascist, we're going to act like fascists to prove it to you. That's what they're doing, 100%. And then moving down, we have, this isn't
God.
Ben
Which
Stiller,
is what
the actor.
pisses me off because Trump won't sick his DOJ on the actual offenders, and
Yes.
they're gonna sick their people on people who are just following
Well,
them
that's what we
off,
keep saying.
but
Trump,
angering
please,
them.
please be the right-wing
Already
extremists they think
plotting
you
it.
are. Yes.
Yeah.
They're already plotting it in open sight.
They already are. It's why Republicans need to grow a pair and do what we elected them to do their mandate. And darn it, Weasel, what are you talking about? Don't scare me. What's man? Yeah, exactly like Lexi's saying in the chat. Accuse your enemies of what you want to do.
Right.
What's Nagradal saying? 100% true. It's because they get all their info from CNN and NBC, so they assume we're glued to the TV. Like they are. 100% true. This is not Ben Stiller, the actor. This is some like basketball player or whatever. I couldn't care less. But I checked it out. He has 5 million followers. So he's influential enough. People are following him. He's saying here, we've now seen the violent murder of American citizens, killed in cold blood in broad daylight by masked ICE agents. These were our neighbors. Their lives ended by armed militias entering our communities with impunity. All lies. All lies. He's talking about Renee Good, Alex Pretty, not killed in cold blood. They were attacking police officers, and those officers defended themselves legally. So these people are just out here with their delusions. What do you guys think? You think people are buying into this? I mean, the normies, or do you think people are seeing through it? Because
I don't think they're falling. I think they're just looking right past it, because this is only happening in literally like 3 places. Everywhere else, everything is pretty much running fine the way it is. So that's
Very
how I
true.
see it.
Yeah, very true. I hope you're right about that too. Last thing we're going to show on this page. Hanoi Jane, the commie sympathizer herself. The Hollywood celebs are back telling us to be mad at ICE. I saw it, so now you do too. This is Jane Fonda, Hanoi Jane, the commie sympathizer. Well, she is a commie, not just a sympathizer. Where she's saying, channel your internal lesbian anger. Let's check it out.
I'm Jane Fonda. And I'm Jane Fonda's internal lesbian anger.
Dana, I'm not a lesbian.
There's still time, Jane. There's still time.
I've been fighting injustices like these for a very long time.
She's been fighting like this for like 100 years, everybody.
Oh, let's not go that far.
70? 70?
That's
This is way worse than when Obama did that anger interpreter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad.
Your First Amendment rights.
Fight for the Constitution,
freedom of speech.
These people are cringe, dude.
Freedom of assembly.
Can I ask why we're listening to the words of a retarded woman who actually gave the notes of captured soldiers to the Viet Cong?
I'm glad you mentioned
why
that.
We're listening to this woman here, this soulless, godless woman.
Could you just quickly elaborate on that, Ronan? Because I wanted to mention that too. For the people in the chat and on the panel that may not know, Jane Fonda here, tell her about her Vietnam stuff.
So roughly from what I know, when she visited she went to Vietnam during the Vietnam War was going on. Obviously, she had a chance to meet with the Viet Cong as well as some of the captured U.S. troops that were there as well. The troops met with Jane herself. They managed to pass notes to her because they wanted these notes to be passed on to their families and whatnot.
Yes,
and right in front of the troops, Jane literally just hands the Viet Cong the notes.
Yes, she did.
Basically,
she's a traitor.
We don't know what happened to them, the troops after that. Maybe we do know. I just kind of know that part of the story. All I know is it probably did not end well for any of them after that. If they did survive, God knows what they have to live through after that.
100%. And Fenris makes a good point here too. Why are we even listening to a woman, but a communist woman at that?
Once again, repealed the 19th.
Yes, amen, Cornboy. But no, yeah, you're right. She's a traitor. Imagine, mind you, fellow American prisoners of war.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to. She was against what we were doing in Vietnam.
Right.
Okay, have your political beliefs, be opposed to us being in Vietnam. Go right ahead, lady. But to betray your fellow countrymen and their notes that they were handing to you, like you said, to get to their families, and give them to the commies. They're probably died as a result of that. More than likely, the American GIs. So, pretty. Oh, I didn't know that, Kohlhauser. Her husband started CNN.
Ted Turner.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
I mean, she's also known for making cardio VHS tapes like a long ass time ago.
Really? Oh, wow. Tell me to never see those ever, please.
Yeah, she dude. So, well, we could talk about that another time. But
yeah, it was like one of those old exercise videos that old people had. She's like in a leotard doing a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it's crazy.
Jane Fonda's workout.
Yep.
Really? Okay. What'd she say? March to the Rhythm of Stalin or something. What was her song about?
She was never political up until recently. At least it seemed like the last like 10 years she really started to get outspoken.
Well, till the TDS started pumping things along more and more, yeah. And ABF, I want to get your opinion on this because someone who I know music you don't like as well as the rest of us. Very opinionated little lady here. Billie Eilish upset, K-pop demon hunter, da-da-da. But she used her speech. We're not going to even read this one. Of course, the little woke white girl had to use her speech at the Grammys to bring up politics and talk about getting rid of ICE. ICE out. What do you think?
There is no life in those eyes.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know who Billie Eilish was in 2020. For some reason, whenever I would order an Amazon package, they had like her face burned into the box, and I had to look up who the fuck that was. And I'm like, who's this tranny on my Amazon box? Turns out it's this singer. So I think that she doesn't really have any talent. Personally.
Ronan, you said there's
100%.
no life, and I was like, why are her eyes rolling back into her head in that photo? That Park Place did her no help with that photo. None.
Yes.
No one did.
That's like the most flattering picture I think I've seen, though. But
off topic though, and sounding a little gay here, but I am upset that K-pop Demon Hunters lost because they do much better music than Billie Eilish.
Sounding a little gay.
Don't judge me, ABF. Okay. I was a hater for a short second, but I think that it was good. But
I will say I agree with Jeremy D-Day Cobra that of all things, it's good to celebrate something like that with a better message than the woke stuff. That's a good thing. You know,
she's one of these pop stars, and I totally see through any of these like really ultra popular pop stars because they all have one thing in common. Their parents are rich as hell, and they're just fake. They were just propped up, and they just instantly became stars because of money.
Right.
100%. 100%. They were born into it. You know, she's just ridiculous. And people are like, oh, she's the new Gen Z star. It's like, don't rope me into that. Okay. Not cool. But you know who is a little annoying? Emphasis on little. Is Peter Dinklage.
Oh, I thought this was going to be the McCock segment.
No. That'll be later. Peter Dinklage recites poem for Renee Good, who was shot by ICE while attempting to run over an agent. Yes, she was attempting to murder a police officer. Let's listen. I'm sorry for the cringe. Please do not die on us, chat. Please stay with us. I'm sorry.
It's a poem by Amanda Gorman for Renee Nicole Good, killed by ICE on January 7th, 2026. They say she is no more, that there her absence roars, blood blown like a rose. Iced wheels flinched and froze. Now their riot of candles, dark fury of flowers, pure howling of hymns. If for us she arose, somewhere in the pitch.
Did he generate that on ChatGPT and he's pulling it up on his phone?
I think you're 100% right about that.
It does sound like
yes, it sounds AI produced. It does. Yes. I had my thoughts about that. Yes.
Or he's using Grok, even funnier, but he would never admit that.
Well, look at this. It's funny. Does he use a mini mic? That's the real question. It's a great point. Yeah, when he stomps his tiny foot. Let's finish this. I'm sorry.
The howl where we begin, straining upon the edge of the crooked crater of the worst of what we've been. Change is only possible and all the greater when the labor and bitter anger of our neighbors is moved by the love and better angels of our nature.
Love and better angels of our nature. Yeah, you know what? We're going to do that. Cut it short.
I just had Grok make a poem for Peter Dinklage.
Oh, boy.
In the shadows of giants, he learned to stand tall, but not with height, but with fire no arbor could stall.
Beautiful.
Grok can actually be kind of funny.
100%. Absolutely beautiful. And you know what? That's the perfect response to it. Mine was not as good, but this was my honest response to Peter Dinklage. And as you can see here. Yeah. So, nonetheless.
Sounds like a little queer way.
Yeah.
Can I throw something out that may be outside the box.
Sure.
Just like what we just watched.
Yeah, basically. Do you think this is because Hollywood's like, we all know what Gavin Newsom's planning. Do you think this is Gavin's basically getting Hollywood out there to,
I think you're correct. That could play a part. Maybe not the whole thing. Hollywood's going to be stupid on their own anyway, but I do think it is likely that Gavin Newsom will run in 2028.
He's a major mouthpiece. I mean, them and the
Gavin,
news media, so why not use them both?
Right.
Gavin being from California, I guarantee he will implement the celebrity mafia probably pretty heavily in his campaign. That's a good point. But you see them coming out in force with this ice out stuff. It's the new Black Lives Matter. It's the new everything. The new virtue signal. But yeah.
Flavor of the month.
Yeah.
Flavor of the month. Yeah.
Well, they have two martyrs that they were able to use to start pushing the message. I mean,
yes,
BLM
martyrs.
had one martyr, shall we say, but yeah, that's how that's why they keep telling these people to go out there and march on the streets, because they love nothing more than to actually have a fresh body to basically just parade around.
But the problem is too, with the economy like skyrocketing, gas prices down, this can only go so far.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah. What do they have to offer other than we're not Trump?
Attention to their pocketbooks.
I'll say this though: if the RAM prices stay up, maybe I might have to start listening to these Hollywood elites more.
Man, yeah, that's pretty bad. We gotta do something about that. But that's the AI stuff too.
No, of course.
Well, they're not going to bring RAM prices down. They're just going to freaking dilute the goddamn currency more to cause inflation.
More than likely, yes. I wanted to show this too. We got to get reactions. It is Black History Month. Lupita Nyong'o. So we're talking about this. Elon keeps rightfully bringing up white genocide, white replacement, ethnic cleansing of the West, which that's what it is. That's why they're trying to influx the West with the third world. And Elon is, for all his faults, don't agree with him on everything politically, but he is very aware of this and keeps bringing attention to it. So this is a great point. Christopher Nolan is making the Odyssey, and his casting choices and rumored casting choices have been very seemingly woke. It seems like he may have gotten a dose of that mind virus. So Lupita Nyong'o, rumored as Helen of Troy in Nolan's The Odyssey. Elon Musk slams director's integrity. So the reason we're talking about this, not necessarily a movie review channel, but I think it's culturally relevant just to show, on the right from 2004, that's Helen of Troy, versus the Netflix remake, essentially, on the left. And
is this the result of the Academy Awards requiring DEI to be considered? I think it might have something to do with it.
More than likely, yes. And it is that was brought up where all the ESG score, the points and everything they have to get to qualify for loans to fund these movies and everything.
Oppenheimer barely had any diversity in it, and I think that he has to go overboard on this project to qualify for the awards to make up for that almost.
Could be, yeah. You telling me that Oppenheimer, the movie about World War II German and everything, wasn't super diverse? Wow. Yeah.
They tried, but they couldn't.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's why it is. Legatus got it. It's for Oscar nominations, DEI, all that stuff. Yeah.
I'm still wondering what Elliot Page plays in this, because that has not
the
been
Cyclops,
to my knowledge. Yeah, and that's the joke. But I don't know what else is out there.
Yes. And people mention here by your logic. So this is what it is. Someone said in replying to it, I hate how every casting of Helen becomes a hot or not debate, but I really just want to avoid that altogether and say Lupita is a good casting. She has the talent and powerful presence to pull this off, da-da-da. And so this is a perfect response to that. By your logic, then, Mel Gibson is a perfect cast for Nelson Mandela as well, because good actor. So exactly, that's what it is. We're not judging her on her acting ability. She might be a fine actor, but your physical appearance has a lot to do with your role. If you're playing a character of this degree, especially Helen of Troy, rumored to be the most beautiful woman ever, the face that launched 1,000 ships.
Now it's a face that launched 1,000 slave ships.
They get mad when the shoe's on the other foot, though.
Yeah.
100%.
The face that launched 1,000 Dodge Challenger car races.
Yes. No, 1,000%. They hate it because they can't live by their own, BS rules and stuff. And I agree with Elon, just to wrap this part up. Chris Nolan has lost his integrity. But ABF, like you mentioned, they hate it when the shoe's on the other foot. That's a really good segue. So the new casting for Rosa Parks has been announced thanks to the Bugle Daily. And since we are getting Lupita Nyong'o as Helen of Troy, can we get Sydney Sweeney as Rosa Parks?
What
say you guys? I would watch
was a
this.
reply to something else, and I believe Bugle Daily ratioed with it even. Yeah,
I believe, yes. So not necessarily, not a hostile reply, but just like this is a news announcement. So what did Bugle Daily get? I did like it. So 21,000 Bugle got. So what did this get? 21,000 to 9.2. Yeah. So 9.2.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think I commented on that too.
I'm going to take this away because replies are not safe on X. Let me look. Did Cole Hauser reply?
Something. She just started a lingerie company. I don't think the replies are going to be YouTube safe.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it, man.
I remember I replied to something because Bugle Daily said something to somebody, and I just said Trump baby and something.
Yeah.
So I can't remember what it was.
100%, but yeah, got to be careful with those replies on X anyway.
I better zip back up real quick.
Yeah. Let's see. And Norman makes a good point. Rosa Parks was the OG industry plant. Yes, she was. She was communist propaganda. Get back to the back of the bus, lady. Don't know what to tell you. But I wanted to show this. This was shared with me by a couple people on pretty good stuff. So we're going to be getting into it. Boys, this is perfect for the month.
I've got to send this to you.
A website,
Isaac, and he's like, "Oh
yes,
yeah, I already know."
exactly. Yeah, a website identifying locations in America with few or no black people. This could be the most powerful real estate investment tool ever developed. So, what does this consist of? This individual here made this map. I'm building things no one ever has before. Node count up to 1.4 mil. Added all Popeyes locations available as a filter. Added violent crime heat map as filter. Added state pages. Check most unique names and loudest zip codes in your state. So here's the link to the site. Builders build. It's called peaceandquiet.io. So I'm on the map. We're going to explore now. We're going to do some Google Earthing, boys. So it's mostly East Coast states he's gotten right now.
Okay.
So yeah, Sal, you would know. You're up here in the Northeast. You know what's up. So let's check Sal's location, upstate New York. All right. I think he's got that state covered. So what do you want to check first, guys? Popeyes locations, Waffle House, public housing, Section 8.
I'd say Boost Mobile is the most prevalent.
Boost Mobile. All right. What about Ultima Hellcat sales and violent crime? All right, so
they left
Cornboy,
Maxima too.
yes, Cornboy said Boost Mobile. All right, we got the Boost Mobile map. Very cool. So, how is it looking in upstate New York? All right, Sal. Sal would know. Let's check it out. So, New York, you got some in the middle, especially down there, tri-state area. You got some Boost Mobiles. What about Popeyes locations? Boom. There you go. There's view, but especially the Section 8. There we go. There's the Section 8 housing. It's getting thicker. What about liquor stores? Boom. Getting pretty bad. It's getting dense, boys. Getting dense in that tri-state area especially. Waffle House, not a ton up north. That's a southern thing. Public housing. More and more. Okay. Ultima Hellcat sales. There we go. What do you guys think? Would you use this map when looking for a place to buy real estate? What do you guys think?
Oh, for sure.
For sure, 100%. Yeah, I agree. I mean, Cole Hauser, you're kind of getting Canada up there as well. You got the Toronto area, everything. So you could use this too. Violent crime. Let's check it out. Boom.
You're safe from those Hellcat sales though up north. I guess because they're not all-wheel drive, huh?
Yeah.
No. And you know who's driving? Well, I won't say who's driving them, but it's a.
You don't have to say who's driving them. We know.
Well, they're not black.
Oh, it's the Browns, not the blacks.
They're driving the They're driving the Chargers, in the Challengers.
Good to see you,
Yeah.
Steve.
Oh, the
Well,
people that
because
put,
actually
they
in
put the visor over the windshield, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
course they do.
because the Hellcat was made in that town next door to me. It was
Really?
like-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My Pontiac Trans Am was made in Ontario, actually.
Quebec.
So,
Oh,
Really?
It's,
Okay.
dude,
yeah,
this
I had a
might be,
90. Yeah, I had a
for the
97.
prime.
I ran there. ABF.
Nice. I had an 02 WS6. Yeah.
Weasel in the chat looking for a house. So let's check out the West Coast. Yeah. Got some diversity out there too. Not too shocking. But man, and then I
Stay
want to
away
show
from
this to
Fresno
Ken.
and Sacramento.
You gotta
Yeah,
put
I'm having
KFC
trouble-
on here.
Yeah, they should. What is LIHTC? What is that?
I was wondering that myself. I'm not sure.
Let's
Weird.
look
I
it up.
selected it though, but nonetheless, yeah, Subarus. That's the lesbian detector map, Mark. I don't know what you're talking about.
What does
Low-income
another
housing
website.
tax credit. Low-income housing tax credit. That's what that means.
Low income housing tax credit. Okay, LIHTC. Yeah,
Okay.
pretty good stuff.
Subaru
Useful
filter
map.
next to domestic violence filter.
Yes.
next to U-Haul dealership.
Can you make a filter where like once you go black, you're a single mom?
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, what is child support app? Child support not paying it essentially map? I don't know.
Defaulted
Yeah,
child support.
default child support payments map. Yeah.
Oh, this
exactly.
is such ass. I looked up the Ultima Hellcat sales, and Newark, New Jersey is just glowing red and orange. I can't. You fucking people, dude. You disappoint me so much.
Well, don't you notice it on the daily out there?
No, see, I don't
No?
know because I don't go anywhere near Newark. I know how
Oh,
shitty
okay.
that place is.
Yeah, go there
It's
at
the
2 a.m.
diversity.
They're probably doing donuts in the middle of the intersection.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
More than likely. Yeah.
I just want to go to Sonic, man. I don't want to have to run into these basketball Americans.
Sonic is where they start the meetup that night.
It's true.
They love those cherry limeades.
Ronan, if you want to go to Sonic, you got to take the one ring through New Jersey and fucking cast it into the fires of Sonic.
So we are at
Never
that
mind
time.
trying to go to a White Castle.
Well, hey, I would go to a White Castle over Black Castle. That's just me, though. But I gotta say, we are gonna be raiding into here in about 20 minutes. We have Off the Hip with ABF, and ABF, if you wouldn't mind telling us who's gonna be your guest on for tonight.
It's going to be Ronan the Crusader, actually.
Really?
Oh, that guy?
You love to see it. That
And-
guy. I can't.
Don't yell at me. I told Mo, I was like, I don't know what we're gonna talk about yet. We're definitely gonna talk about Ashes of Creation just disappearing from the map, and
Right.
also Ronan's gonna be on, and he sent me that thumbnail. So
I requested a refund today. I hope they give it to me.
Yeah.
I just gotta say,
I'll give you a thumbs up, Corboy.
what crazy person would ever have this guy on his podcast? I mean, who would do that? I would never. I would never.
Terrible
So-
choice. Just an
Well,
absolutely
yeah.
terrible choice.
I just don't know that many Crusaders that were shirtless. Like, they usually wore armor.
They did. Yeah.
like
Very
you,
true.
you look more like Celtic there than Crusader.
Well, it's the invisible armor of God. Us?
Did we lose him?
Oh, he kicked himself. All right, Corboy, what are we talking about? Oh shit!
What the heck? It kicked me. All right. Listen. Ronan and ABF, get the hell out of here. Get over to Off the Hip.
Have
We're
a
going to
great
be
show,
raiding
guys.
into you guys. Listen, we're going to raid in aggressively. Okay? Aggressively. We're not asking first. You better get ready. So we'll see you there in 15 minutes.
No
Okay,
Vaseline?
well-
Okay.
Good
Sorry
one,
that-
ABF.
Sorry that the
Yes.
lube is all locked up in the grocery store now. You know, it is February, so.
No worries. We'll borrow some from Don Lemon. So
All right. Yeah, thank you for rating into me every single week. This
100%,
show is
yep.
awesome. I support it 100%.
Thank you,
and,
ABF.
we're gonna get a little bit political today. Isaac sent me some stuff today about Minecraft. We're gonna be talking
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
And it's
Man,
so
which one
funny
is it?
how a lot of this stuff just connects together. So we'll be talking about that.
yeah. And ABF, keep us up to date on any Hightail stuff you guys are doing too, because we need a Minecraft alternative, some good community games that are not woke. So keep us up to date on that. Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that too. Let's see. How do I leave this place? Oh, there's a leave button.
Just exit out of the tab. Yes. All right. Ronan, we'll get your outro in 1 second as well. ABF, thank
See you guys later.
Appreciate your man.
Take it easy, brother.
Take care, guys.
Ronan, other than ABF show in a minute here, tell people where they can find you and subscribe.
Yes. So underneath my name here, you can find the link tree where you have my various links. I got a YouTube, Ronan the Crusader. I got a Kick, Ronan the Crusader. I got an X account as well, Ronan_Crusader7. A little different there. As usual, throughout the week, I'm streaming Clear Obscure Expedition 33 and the OG Fallout. I'm probably putting Death Stranding on hiatus for now, just because I'm trying to like juggle 2 games. Feel like it's a little easier for me at that. But of course, aside from that, I'll be on ABF stream right now. You can also find me on Sundays with For the Homies, doing matinee with the homies. Just yesterday, we were talking about, funny enough, speaking of this month, we were talking about black actors throughout the film industry.
Yeah.
And this upcoming week, no, of course not. And this
You
upcoming
didn't invite
week,
Cole Hauser. Shame on you.
This upcoming week, we'll be talking about blaxploitation films as well too. So that should be really interesting.
Very
Stuff
good.
like Black Dynamite, Superfly, all that. But yeah, just
Very cool.
Find me on my link and all those other places.
Very good. Guys, make sure you're following Ronan, subscribe, and go watch him over on ABF's channel here in a little bit. There's all the links in the chat. Thank you, Jake. So, Ronan, we'll see you over on Off the Hip. Have a good time, man. Thanks for joining us, as always.
Peace out, guys.
See you, man.
Take care, Ron.
Alrighty. Well, now that the troublemakers are gone, we can get into some Lex Ludendi memes. So
trouble.
Oh boy.
I'm going through these DMs. Some are not YouTube safe, but some are.
Lex.
Yes, but some
Unheard of.
are. Yes. So we're going to show this. This was actually real. This is not a meme. Democrats in Minnesota reenact Iwo Jima flag raising scene. So, yeah, nothing much to see there. But other than libtards gonna libtard, they think they're so tough.
Flag.
Oh, fighting the man, you know. But it was perfectly recreated here, as you can see. Tim Waltz is a retard. Utterly fantastic.
I'd fly
So
that flag.
I would too. I would buy that in a heartbeat. I'd buy that in a heartbeat. But nah, that's one thing. Pulling up a few more. Lex, do you have any in particular you think would be good, or we should have gone over this before?
I enjoy the absolute scatter shot approach.
I'll say this while you're looking some up. We'll comment more. We should be selling Tim Walz as a retard bumper stickers and magnets to put on vehicles.
That's true.
I have a feeling
That's
that'd
true.
be
I
a
would buy
big
that.
seller right now nationwide.
I'd buy the heck out of those. 100%.
Well, what I think is also so
100%.
funny is like with something like that, with them raising the flag, I'm like, man, none of those people who were actually there that day would agree with what you're doing right now, like what you're complaining about. But also, I like to imagine personally that they weren't trying to recreate it; they just literally couldn't figure out how to get a flagpole up.
100%. Yeah.
Well, even here, we sold a lot of F. Trudeau signs.
It's true. Yeah.
Bumper stickers, stickers for your car window, like flags, everything. They were a huge seller here.
I think we should get out in front of the midterms and put blank is a retard for wherever you're at.
It's true. That
Insert
would be
name here.
Yeah, insert name here. You can write in your governor, senator, anyone you want. Yeah. But you know who would probably buy one of those stickers as well is this gentleman here, the based grandpa. So this is an older clip, but it checks out. Checks out. Thank you, Lex, for sending this my way. Let's check it out. This is a school board meeting, and based grandpa had something to say to these old haggardy feminists.
Good evening, cowards. A bunch of fat, ugly women.
Excuse you.
They're fat, ugly women is what they are. Let's talk about it.
We're not having that.
You don't have to. Bye.
Bye.
It's called free speech. Bye.
That's not free speech. That's insulting.
Bye. That's good. Shut up. And we wonder why children are retarded stupid today. We wonder why. We wonder why when we have these pathetic people here called teachers rape the children's mind. That's why you people don't have
He's
the
not wrong.
brains to see that this could be hurting children of the future who are going to grow up and be just as dumb as you people.
And you know, some of the soft-minded people may take that as hateful, and he's angry and hateful. No, he's based. He's doing it because he loves the kids. He loves his grandkids. He loves his grandkids' schoolmates, and he wants to see them succeed and not be brainwashed by these dumb, haggity, stupid, fat feminists. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, it's
What
the
it
same
is.
thing. It's the same thing on the right here. It's funny because I was in government for about 20 years. I got out because I have no faith in our conservative party. You know, and people always say to me, he goes, well, Cole, you got to get back in, you know, you got to help. I said, why?
Yeah.
Why am I going to help a party who is going to keep following the liberal idealism just to maximize their votes? They're not looking for me. You know, they're looking to increase their, they didn't even want to touch the whole immigration issue until after they lost, and now they want to talk about it.
100%. 100%. So when they're actually running, they're not going to bring it up because it might be sensitive. But exactly, when they lose, they play as the counterparty.
And remember, our conservatives here, they're progressives. They are progressives. So they are not, they are basically conservatives in name only.
It's true.
Only
so your equivalent of rhinos. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's
essentially.
I don't know if Razorfist got this from somebody, but I've heard him say it frequently. Republicans are liberals driving the speed limit. And that's the problem. There are so few of them out there that actually want to do what they say. Fortunately, we found one, and we made him fucking president in a landslide. And you would hope that would be a message, but a message ain't going through in a lot of places.
And you know why? Because they still want that pork in their states. They want that pork.
100%. 100%. Yes, and we're going to talk about that now, Cole Hauser, that you bring it up. A lot of interesting stuff happening in your country, and one of those things is in Alberta, which a lot of us have referred to, including yourself, as the Texas of Canada. You know, good quality people in Alberta. Breaking, the Trump administration has held meetings, covert meetings, with the separatists in Alberta, Canada. So Cole Hauser, the separatists essentially being these people in Alberta, residents, advocating for it to become the 51st United States. Is that correct? Essentially?
Essentially, they just want to be, they don't want to be a part of Canada. But you know what? If they can join the United States, they'd be happy to.
Okay.
Maybe we need to start a campaign to have all the based people of Canada, move to that place as a last resort and then break away.
Well, even if it's just secession and we have Canada surrounding Alberta and Alberta being its own country there, with the resources available there, they could be self-sufficient.
Yes. Oh, yeah. They got a lot of oil.
What it takes now in the current age to grant a country more or less countryship is proper recognition from other world leaders. If Trump recognized Alberta as its own country, the rest of the world would have to follow suit.
100%. 100%. What we say goes. That's just the way it is. And they're actually... Cole Hauser, yeah?
Well, no, I was just going to say, and if Alberta does go, all of Canada breaks. It goes with it.
I bet.
We're the major net positive on Canada's economy. Everyone else is a taker.
100%. But we have attained official leaked footage of Trump after he's meeting with the separatists. All right.
Somebody just told me about the DeTROYt attack on the Wookiees. How weak and foolish of the separatist army. Weak and foolish, right? It makes sense given they're led by neutered Gunray, General Egregious, and Watambor with his nipple valves. They're all losers. They should enter peace talks right now. It's really pathetic. It's so
next Star Wars stream, that needs to be the intro.
100%.
I'm down with that. I'm down with
I will send it to you, Cole Hauser. I will send it to you. Good stuff. I'm going to play one more thing. If you guys want to carry this for a second. Cornboy, I'm going to play for the month. I'm going to play your intro song on Discord.
Oh. Okay.
What do you think of that?
No. Oh no!
If you guys could carry this for 1 second while I pull this up.
Have you seen the
what do you
memes
guys...
about the not to make fun of people getting injured, but have you seen the memes that have been making about the agent who allegedly did actually pull the trigger on Alex Preddy?
Oh, that he was Hispanic.
Yeah.
And
very
flaming.
flamboyant. And it's like, man, they sure aren't talking about that part, are they?
No, they're not. No, they're not, because it doesn't fit their narrative now, does it? So, boys, just in case anything happens on YouTube, all these guys are linked below. You know where to follow them. We will do outros after this, but just in case. It's February.
Exclusive.
It's February 2nd, beginning of Black History Month. If you want to know about Black History Month, Cole Hauser on his X page posted the famous Morgan Freeman clip talking about what Black History Month really is and how it's really just a virtue signal. And you're trying to contain a whole people's history into 1 month. It's a virtue signal. And it's what it is. But we're going to play. Yes, exactly.
And Tyler
Got it in the
Cassidy,
chat.
he wants
He already knows.
He wants everyone to know that
So
some people
we're
just
gonna-
need a break once in a while.
Some people need a break. Some people need a break. A month may not be enough even. Shout out, this is Tyler Cassidy on YouTube. Credit where credit's due. This has millions of views. This is an old
AKA
YouTube legend.
Froggy Fresh.
Froggy Fresh. Shout out Froggy Fresh. So we're going to play this, and it's good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see.
I've been working a long
You hear that?
time now.
Yeah.
I've been working for free.
Perfect for Black History Month.
Don't
Love it.
nobody around this town give a damn about me. I've been slaving away all my life.
Got real soul to it.
Hula whipping the chain. And lately I can't help but feeling
So catchy.
like I'm going insane. Give a nigga a break.
You just got to.
Give a nigga a break.
Give him a break.
How much more can I take? Give a nigga a break.
Music to our soul.
Give a nigga a break. Give a nigga a break. How much more can I take?
It's true, Weasel. It's true.
Give a nigga a break.
Weasel is correct.
I just married my beautiful wife.
We're watching the whole thing.
Very much church hymn piano.
Oh, 100%. 100%. I'm making us watch this whole thing before we're done. I'm sorry. It's fit for the month. We ain't cutting this short. I'm sorry. It's too good.
Just wanna buy her a house now
That's how we're wrapping it up.
out in Beverly Hills.
He's a phenomenal
How the
singer.
fuck could I not be on yet? Almost 30 years old. How the fuck could I not be so
You're right,
hot
Tony.
when a nigga this cold? Give a nigga a break. Give a nigga a break. How much more can I take? Give a nigga a break. Give a nigga a break.
Great chorus.
It is. It is. And the comments.
You really feel his emotion in this.
You feel his soul, dude.
Freaking Ronan came back.
It was calling to him. Yes.
Well, we're still getting comments on the YouTube. That's probably a good sign.
Yeah, guys, thanks for being in the YouTube chat, hanging out. We're wrapping up in a minute.
No, I'm just saying we're not taking down yet.
I know, yeah. Yes, Ronan, it's a white guy that sings this, yeah.
Ronan must like watch Cobracast the same way I do, with the screen locked. And I do who
Just the audio.
Chris was.
Yeah.
Dude, go back and look at some of those. You can keep it going, but no, go back and look at some of those Krispy Kreme videos. And my
Oh,
God,
yeah.
it's different.
Denzel Washington, dude. That looks a great one. Greatest actor ever.
Denzel Washington.
He's just so cool. He's just so clever. Some spirit right there.
And you have to love the comments under his video. I mean, all the black people in the comments are supporting this message, and
yes,
they feel it as well. So yeah, I support it.
I'm going to share a few of those right here. They're safe for YouTube. So right here, one day ago, recommended on Black History Month is insane. We're going to like that because it's just too good. He didn't smile even for a second. He meant that shit. I'm all here for it. 15,879.
Holy shit.
That's a
The
lot.
passion in his voice, bro. He says
Well,
it better
did you
than
see
Drake.
how many views it has?
Millions, like over 7 million. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was belting that. Never heard a white boy said the word with so much soul before. White English teacher while reading Huckleberry Finn. Yeah. As a black man, approve the video. It's not racist. Sometimes needs a break. Thank you for your song.
That is true.
Name. Did you
It's
look
true.
at that? Bro, chill, please.
What? Bro, chill, please. Okay, yeah. The man saying it like he was representing all of us, and he nailed it. He isn't against us. He is with us. This is beautiful. Bro risked everything for this song, and it actually slapped. One more. First song of 2026. Crazy. And let me check. So yeah, he's got almost 500,000 subs. This was uploaded 6 years ago, and it's got over 7 million views. So good stuff.
At least 10% for me.
There's a song.
Yes. Yeah. Cornboy's got that on repeat. What are you saying, Colhauser?
There's a song that came out years ago. I can't remember the guy's name, but I do have it somewhere. But so just imagine if you guys know the song "Strangers in the Night."
Yeah.
It's called "In the Night."
You got to send that to me.
And it's the funniest thing you'll ever hear.
That's phenomenal.
Just the
Related to
chorus
this,
of it.
just related to this, because most of us know who I'm going to say. Can we get Dan Vask to cover it?
I would love to see that. I would love to see that.
I think they've asked him several times when they played it on Tuesday night's main event.
Hey Bruce, maybe I'll do that. Bruce, I'll get a shirt.
Do it, Colhauser. Do it when you hit 500 subs or something.
Yeah.
Wait for a goal. Wait for a good goal. But guys, I just had to share that. Black History Month. It's perfect time of the season. Perfect time of year. We hear that every time Cornboy enters the chat. That's his entry song, and we just got this on repeat. It lifts your soul, like Jeff said in the chat. It ascends your spirit.
Very uplifting.
It's very uplifting. I listen to it when I'm driving. I belt it out the window. It's just great stuff. Great stuff. So on that note, guys, we're going to wrap it up. They're starting off the hip right now. We're going to do some outros and catch up with the chat afterwards. But Colhauser, as always, dude, thank you for joining us. It's great to have you on. Please tell the people where they can find you and what you're going to be up to.
You can find me on YouTube at Cole Hauser. You can find me on X, Cole Hauser. All I'm doing right now is we're doing some gaming streams. Actually, a game with Isaac the other night. Had some fun playing some Modern Warfare 2.
Great times.
Always nice to have Lex in my chat, making fun of me, but it's all good. And I did doing toy streams on the weekends.
Yep, good stuff. So guys, make sure you check it out. Subscribe to Colhauser right there. Thank you so much, Jake, for dropping those. So make sure you subscribe to Colhauser. I fully endorse everybody on the panel. You better subscribe to everybody. I'm going to bully you into it. That law, where can people follow you, and what are you going to be up to, dude?
All right, you can find me at this X right here. Got a little high on the draw there. And on the GCA Discord and Vagabond's Degeneracy Discord of the long name that I don't want to say right now. As far as catching me on YouTube, I'm usually here about every Monday. I might miss it occasionally here at 7:30 on the Golden Age podcast. And at 8:30 on Sunday nights with Vagabundo and Tomac. Yes, Cornboy, nodding your head there. We saw you in the chat yesterday. I'm there for I Swear It's Not Hentai. We just have a chill, relaxed stream while we talk about shit we like, shit we don't like, and we have fun for a few hours on Sunday night. And also, Vagabond and I will both be at MegaCon this year. We have both got our tickets already for it. And
awesome.
I know it's a few weeks out. It's 7 weeks away. It is closing in. We'll see you at MegaCon. We'll see you at Pat O'Brien.
We can officially say we'll see you next month.
Wish I could be there, boys. Hopefully next year, though. But I hope everyone has a great time. Cornboy, we're going to get to you. Tell people where they can follow you, where they can support you, and what you're going to be up to.
Yeah, my YouTube channel right there, and at Cornboy on X. Hopefully Geeks and Gamers play some Mario Kart this week. If so, I'll be playing against them. But I don't know. Maybe I'll stream Arc Raiders finally. I've been playing that for months and I've never streamed it. I've been thinking about streaming it. So
Yeah, good stuff, dude. Definitely have to keep an eye out for that. So you guys, make sure you subscribe to Cornboy if you haven't already. So last but also least, Lex Ludendi, the troublemaker himself, providing us with a lot of the memes for today. Where can they follow you? Where can they show some support, Lex? Tell them.
You can find me rambling about theology on Twitter. You can find me being educated on movies, classic movies, and other series that I have not seen over in movie nights in Alf's Discord. If you are a member of that, and if you don't know who that is, I mean, you're probably for the best, but you could also come and join.
Alf is a good guy.
He and I also game together sometimes, even on his channel, so you'll see me there. Weekends, you'll find me on Malty's show, which I also don't recommend, on Sunday nights. And then you'll find me in the chats of all the people that you shouldn't be watching anyway, but obviously you are because you're here.
Yeah, 100%. We appreciate it, and we appreciate you sending us a lot of the memes for today. So a lot of credit goes to Lex for that, or a lot of the blame more than credit, I guess. So, guys, we have Off the Hip linked up in the chat right now. Ronan the Crusader is going to be over there. Give them a Golden Age raid. Tell them, please give a ninja a break, and we will catch you next week, same time, same place. Click that link. Go give them a Golden Age raid. Tell them we sent you, and we'll see you then.